You're the reason the young master's father went after the girl because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. And then you are shocked that he knocked you down. I'm sorry, but yeah, you all deserve to exactly what he did to you, okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another review on the Review Garden. For once, they explained the reasoning behind something happening. So he lost his powers. Well, his powers transferred to her because of their past experience. Just like the guy said, it's kind of like a chicken and egg situation. Interesting. So, Madame Jew didn't really kill her parents. If you see, she was driving behind them. I mean, her intent was to kill or for something to happen to them, but she didn't really do it. And the parents in the car, they both knew that their time was up. And Guan is the one who, the 10 years was up and he didn't want to extend the time frame. So when and at that time frame, Guan didn't really care about humans. So the father worrying about Dohee and, making sure she's taken care of, he didn't really, Guan didn't really care about that. He was like, ugh, humans, your time's up. You got to go. A deal's a deal. But I don't think Madame Jew made a deal with the devil. That's why, her life ending is because of her son. And how come Guan didn't remember who the people are? Like, you saw you saw their face, you saw the picture a number of times. You even saw Madame Jew when she was alive. So I don't get why he didn't remember who they were. So when he takes a soul and when he makes a deal, he doesn't remember their faces. I don't get that part. And the other part that gets me is, why was Dohee's mom even there? Like, her being there didn't even really serve a purpose, really. I mean, in the room with Madame Jew, she was quiet. I mean, in the car, she was holding the cell phone. But I didn't really see a need for her to go with him to talk with Madame Jew. She should have stayed home with Dohee. But I guess in order for her to go live with Madame Jew and be raised by Madame Jew in that environment, I guess that's why it had to happen. But I didn't really see the point of her death because the deal was made with the father. The father was the one who made the deal 10 years ago, not her. And girl, you married a freaking demon. You knew that. Why are you acting brand new? I mean, I get it. You just found out what happened with your father, and you just realized the meaning of all the clocks in his office. But come on, what were you expecting exactly from a demon? And I guess this is where in some of the K dramas they try to split them up towards the end. Like that's one of the formulas. Let's split them up and get them back together. They can't just, once they get together, just stay together. No, something has to happen for them to split or for there to be some rift between them. I knew no Sugmin wasn't dead the moment they couldn't find his body. And you know when they do that, some sort of last revenge is gonna happen. He's gonna try to kidnap or try to kill or whatever it is. You already know the formula. It's very predictable in that sense. The people that I would say that had the most character development throughout the entire series, number one would be Guwon. He went from being a demon who didn't really care about humans, who said humans were not worthy, blah, blah, blah. And when he lost his power, he started to get more in touch with his human side. So you saw when he got his powers back, he was able to cry. He was able to feel the emotions that humans go through. And second person, I would say Miss Shin. The way she was before, she was like, a little uptight, focused on the job, and then we sort of see her with Bokgu, and their relationship is so hilariously cute. It's so funny, and I love that now we're seeing a softer side of her. The third group of people would be the gang. They started off so tough, and then now we're seeing that because they want to help Guwon so much, they're changing as well. They went to open their own restaurant. The fourth person would be Star Jin. I'm so happy that towards the end she started not be so obsessed with Guwon, because before she would be like anything for him because she's blinded by the love for him, and I get it, because that's who saved her from her situation in the beginning. But now we see that she's not letting the love that she has for him blind her into doing unreasonable stuff. And the last person, I wouldn't really say that hers is a character development, but more like a change of heart, if you say, because in the beginning she was Kim Sera, so no Sumin's wife. She acted like nothing was happening. She didn't stick up for her son, but in the end she was the key to putting him away, because she kept track of all of the bad things that he was doing. So I wouldn't give her the Mother of the Year award, but towards the end she came through to catch the real bad guy. In a way, this series kind of reminds me of Doom at Your Service. In that Korean drama, she fell in love with Doom, and in this one, Do-hee falls in love with a demon. And, both guys started off with the same mentality in the beginning, and then after falling in love, they start to see humans in a different way. And another thing that is very common in some of these Korean dramas, it's either they know each other when they are young, or they know each other in a past life. So this kind of reminded me of the Korean drama Destined with You, where they knew each other in the past and then something happened and something happened to the woman, and the current lifetime was also affected by what happened in the past. Overall, I would say that the storyline is engaging and it kept the viewers hooked from beginning to end. I would give this series a 4 out of 5. The 4 is only because of this long breakup that they got in the end of the story, because it's like a lack of communication on both parts that caused the long breakup. And it's like you're trying to drag the story out to 16 episodes and you don't know what to fill it up with. And I don't know. I think there's many things you could have made them get married, jump into the future, to see how their lives are at that point, and give us more on, like, show us more on how they are interacting with each other in the future. Would I recommend this series to anyone? Yes, I would recommend it to the people who love these types of dramas, the dramas with, falling in love with a supernatural being. Would I watch this series again? Probably not, because there wasn't any episodes that really stood out for me that would be like, oh my gosh, I need to watch this scene again. This scene was hilarious. This scene was great. There wasn't any of that for me, so probably wouldn't watch it again. With that being said, this is the end of my review and reaction for My Demon, for episodes 11 through 16 and the entire series. Join me next time for another review of a different series that I'm watching. You may also check out the different playlists on the channel and see which other reactions that you resonate with. So until next time, bye.